Legion, it's Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Rise of the Republic in our Camillus series. Full disclosure, this is a re-recording of episode 15. If you missed my community post yesterday, I recorded this to air yesterday. For those of you watching the series live, I wanted to bring the series back on schedule and record a couple of more episodes after the morning episode was uploaded and ready to watch. But unfortunately, I have just updated Windows 10. I very rarely update Windows 10 on my desktop because I don't like the frequency of Windows updates. I like just to have a stable build and stick with it. And the update reset some of my audio settings and I didn't realize it. And I actually recorded the entire episode without commentary because I had to change some stuff in my recording program to get everything back up to snuff. So everything's fine now, and we're going to jump back in. But I'm hoping that this episode goes as well as my first attempt at it did. We are in 383 BC, it's winter. We have just started research into tactical training, which will give us better melee attack and melee defense for all of our units and enable the building of the castrum, which is the next level of barracks. Now, we do have in Antium, of course, since this is a re-recording, you're going to have me commenting on a few things that I've already seen or maybe things that I remember from the last time that I recorded it. So apologies in advance for that kind of commentary if it's immersion breaking or distracting, but I will be seeing things where I'm like, oh yeah, this happened before. So I'll try to keep that to a minimum. But for instance, one thing I definitely am going to jump to right away is that we have the option in Antium of building something to replace the building that we scrapped. And I think what I'm going to go with here is the canal, because it's going to give me additional growth per turn and public order for this province. We already have an altar of Mars helping to spread Latin influence, and Latin influence is really quite strong here. So, and we also have a military camp, so we have recruiting happening in this province as well. I could do a practice field to help with recruits, make them even better in Latium, but we are going to be expanding territorially before long, and I don't think Latium is really going to be a recruitment ground. I think it's going to be more of an economic land. It's going to be more of a kind of central territory that is well defended and will be supporting the economy and the growth of Rome. So we're going to go for canal, because that will give us growth and public order. And then let's also hop around to see what else we might be able to build in our other provinces. We are one turn away from finishing the city upgrade in Bovianum and the repairs to Compsa. Speaking of Compsa, remember this happened in the last episode. Legio IV Latina just took control of Compsa. And it seems like, yeah, the Samnites, this is their last army. In the previous recording, they came down and kamikazed against Compsa, and we beat them very, very easily. Terrace was potentially thinking about coming in and taking control of this territory, it seems, because they are on the warpath. If you want to see how well they're doing, let's take a look really quickly. They're doing quite well. So they really wanted to consolidate their territory. I think they probably control most of southern Italia, where we can't see due to the fog of war. We have the Croton here, but I would imagine they are only... Well, they're actually pretty strong, so maybe they control a decent amount of territory. Oh yeah, actually I am seeing... Notice that when I select Croton, there's a slight white highlight at the edge of that fog of war. That means they do control at least all of Bruttium, maybe some of the Italia province. So they're a decently strong faction. That means Terrace doesn't control too much in that direction yet, which is good. But let's take a quick look diplomatically at what we can do. I think, Duilia Fleba has already been sent on a mission. I believe I sent her to treat with the... Who was it? I think she's going to the Frentani. I think. But I'm not 100% certain. You guys are, because you might have... As you're watching this, you might have watched the last episode, but I don't recall, even from the re-recording that I did. Also, we have this situation in Spoletium happening. And I think what I want to do in this situation, right now I can't move the army any farther, but I'm going to move them here, just to the border.
Anything else? We made good time there. We are ready to do battle.
And we have our champion that is not doing anything at the moment.
What do you wish? What do you wish? Every man here will do.
We do have a few patricians that need to level up, so I'm going to go ahead and give this patrician the final... Well, do I want to make unit recruitment cheaper here? I mean, do I want to go ahead and go for strict so we have the tax rate boost? Let's do that for the tax rate boost. It's just -1 to public order, so we'll survive. And that just makes me happier in general. Now I believe, yep, you also leveled up. Same thing? Or Well, we are going to be doing more recruiting here, at least for a little while longer, so maybe it'll be worth it to do the level 3 economist trait for that diplomat. Alright, let's go ahead and end the turn. We're going to move into 382 BC. And of course here are the Samnites kamikazeing against Kamsa. Let's go for a protective stance, finish off the Samnites. And that's the end of that faction. We're going to just release the captives. Oh, we lost one of our useless Italian cavalry units. Oh man, let me tell you. Italian cavalry in Rise of the Republic. They are beyond useless. I lose them so frequently. Okay, your diplomat has returned accompanied by a famous scholar. Increased research rate for the civil technology tree, which of course we are not pursuing. That doesn't help us very much right now. But that does mean we have a better diplomatic relationship with the Frentani. That's good. Your agent has been hindered by an enemy spy and as a result has been slowed down. Which agent? Lucilia Catalina. Yeah, the Samnites are gone. Legio for Latina as a result of that battle has leveled up. That's good news.
I will do anything for Rome.
Okay, so let's go ahead and put you in military training again, and you can go in ambush stance. So it seems like this rebel faction is faltering, but so is the faction that is potentially sieging the city. If we were to... Well, I just recombined the veterans, so I wouldn't be able to move this army this turn. So they are likely to take Spoletium. Let's take a look at this really quickly. The Umbri control... Not a lot of territory. Wow, the Umbri control just this province. Oh wait, no, there's 2 territories here. So they control Umbri, or Iguvium and Perusia, and they're moving for Spoletium. Interesting. Let's take a quick look politically at what we can do here. I cannot embezzle. Politically, we do have a bit of a problem. Oh gosh, what can I do to offset that? Mainly the House of Valyria. Marcus Furius Camillus. I could give him a promotion, and that would actually help with the upkeep for his army. It'll cost most of my coins, though, unless I can embezzle with someone else. Which I don't believe I can do. I can send Duilia on another diplomatic mission, but before I do that, I would like to reduce the civil war risk from the House of Valyria. Alright, now we're down to 13%. That's not much better. I could give promotions to some of these guys. These don't cost money actually to do. So there we go. We're down to 10%. And I think we'll probably just take that risk at this point. Yes, that's right. So Decimus Furius Gracchus does need a household expansion. This is one thing I do remember. I think what I ended up doing here last time was I gave him +1 gravitas per turn, just because he's going to be such a prominent member of our family since we've got him adopted now. Yeah, let's do that. We're just going to go for the extra gravitas per turn. Terentia Costa. I mean, I suppose I can give him Heroic Savior. We need to give that to somebody because we need other options to pop up, and that one's been waiting to be given away for the longest time. So I'll go ahead and give that to him. Our first generation of sons might be about to die off. We'll see how this goes. Alright. No elections at the moment. Let's take one more peek around and see if there's anything that we can do building-wise. Yes, I can convert this villa. Let's do that. And what does it cost? I can go ahead and dismantle these if I wanted to. These are taking away from my food in this province. That's not really hurting me a lot, but it might be to my advantage to go ahead and build something in these slots that's, well, more Roman in nature. Same here, as a matter of fact, but I don't have the money to justify doing that at the moment. So let's go ahead into the summer of 383. Oh, just kidding. One more thing to do. Legio for Latina has leveled up. We're going to give them the Accomplished Skirmishers promotion, since that was their first promotion as an army. Good job, guys. Well fought.
War against you is not enough, Tisiphone.
Okay.
May all the Furies harry your folk throughout the ages.
It's official. This didn't happen last time. I was really quite surprised. So this is honestly, I'm almost more comfortable with this. But they are attacking Marcus Furius Camillus with a massive force. Wow. What if we put up like an awesome defense and won this battle? That'd be kind of badass. I kind of want to try it. Yeah, this didn't happen last time. I think because he's the namesake of our series, and he's hanging out here. Yeah, I think we're going to fight this on the battlefield. I don't know, what did I do different last time? It might not be because I did anything different. Might just be the random number generator gods. RNGesus, as they say. It might be RNGesus just cursing me, but if you don't understand, RNG stands for random number generator, so RNGesus, haha, funny. Anyway, just to clue some of you in that might have missed that. But I know that I did try to send a diplomat to Terrace last time, and I didn't have the money to do it this time, probably because of other actions I was taking. So, okay, let's take a quick look at where reinforcements might be coming from. All right, we have a relatively large town to defend, and we've got a thunderstorm brewing. This is our central ground here, and it looks highly defensible. Holy crap. The only thing is they could potentially bring troops in from around the back, so they'll have to be a little bit careful about that, but their main army is here. Oh, this is gonna be fun. All right, we are gonna hold them off. First of all, let's put the Centuriae, our strongest spear units, front and center. We definitely want to bring them down this gauntlet to where the leves can fire on them, and the slingers. And we're going to try and just do as much ranged damage to their forces as we can. This could be an epic victory, because not quite a Spartan victory, because we have thousands of troops, but it'll be pretty close. We're going to try and do better than a Pyrrhic victory, though. We want to try and win this handily. Alright, so the question is, do I want to have, like, 2 units of spearmen backing up the 1 unit? Like so.
Light hoplites! Spearmen at the ready! Light hoplites! Orders!
If we really want to cram the place,
Ready! Light hoplites! Yours to command!
make sure it's well defended, that's what we should do. Alright, that is perfect positioning for them, so they're going to stay right there.
Spears!
And it looks like we have an additional Centuriae unit, probably from the... I didn't notice that.
Light hoplites!
That must be from the garrison. That is fantastic. So, I'm honestly thrilled about this battle. I'm really excited that this is happening. I was a little nervous for a second. You might have caught me pausing there, thinking about the option of fighting and whether or not it was worth it to fight on the battlefield as we moved into this, but I think this is going to be good. All right, now I have Marcus Camillus, and he has several abilities. This is our first time using him in battle, and we are going to use him to maximum effect. I probably want to just have him hang out. The Italian cavalry are nice and useless, but they... Well, actually... Tell you what, let's break apart that group. You're going to be Team 1, just so I can select you quickly. You're going to be Team 2. Now, the General, I want him... What's his zone of command? Oh my god, look at that. Look at the blue circle. So he can afford to sit way back and inspire his troops from afar without being in danger. He can even potentially guard back here if it's needed. But, alright, let's see what else. We have our light hoplites here. They can definitely guard here, just in case it's necessary.
Understood!
And then couple of Roman swordsmen. Doing the same thing. I'm a little bit worried about this gap here.
Melee troops!
These troops could eventually come in. Hang on, let's...
Form tight formation!
Alright, that's as tight, that's as wide as we can get them there.
Spears! Ready!
Alright. These are all missile troops.
Service.
Now these guys, our Volsky warriors, need to be in position to do damage
Awaiting orders.
wherever possible. I almost want to have swordsman troops, or maybe spearmen. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. This is a little bit nuts, but we're going to do this.
Understood!
First of all, we're going to spread these guys out as far as we can.
Spearmen, ready for orders. As you command!
Okay, there's that. Now... Alright, I can't move them there, which is exactly what I wanted. I want to create a box that the enemies have to charge into. Oh, this is going to be awesome. If you're not excited for the battle we're about to watch, I can't help you. You might be beyond saving. Alright, and then the Volsky warriors are going to be ready to dive in from the back line here. All of this could change, of course, if the enemy makes an odd move or an unexpected move, but... Come on, there we go.
Yes, Commander!
Ooh, no. No. Okay, that's fine.
By your command!
Alright, so what do we have left? We have several missile troops
Italian cavalry!
and our cavalry, which... I think what I want to do is have the cavalry hanging out somewhere where I can maybe have them up high and come charging down as needed. I like the idea of putting them up in the hills as soon as possible. So maybe positioning them here and having them run up. Maybe having them run up into these shrubs as soon as I can. That seems like a good idea. They might be able to hide and not be seen. Alright, so the general's in position. Any other...
Swords!
Alright, we have two more... Nope, just kidding.
Service. Swords! Ready! Orders!
So we have another Roman swordsman troop, and I know exactly where you're going, actually. Just for safety's sake, we're going to have you right there. Alright, and now for the really fun part.
Understood! Light hoplites! Hoplites!
Now, I could do a hoplite wall, I just noticed.
Spears ready! Close ranks!
I don't like that, though.
Orders understood! Light hoplites! Spear infantry, ready! Spears!
Yeah, see, I could tighten them up like this.
Understood, Commander!
But I don't. I think I'd rather leave them as they are.
As you command!
All right. I want to try and limit friendly fire if I can, but all right, we have a bunch of slingers, including practiced slingers. I'm going to keep my...
At your service.
Yep, so we'll have some there. Now, all of these guys are going to need to pretty much just be like here, overlapping. Ready to throw as needed. Okay, so what I'm hoping is that these forces... Is this the main attack force or not? Because we might have to re-evaluate based on... This doesn't look like the main attack force, but then again, we might not be able to see it all. Let's take a closer look at this before the battle starts. The irony here is that the faction attacking us, the Terrace faction, is definitely Spartan in origin. And we're about to use a very Spartan defense against them. Alright, start the battle. Now, first things first. Our horses are currently hidden. We want to keep them hidden. Once they are up in these shrubs. Oh, hello. I have 2 more swordsman units as well that didn't get positioned. So I guess the ideal thing to do with them would be to have 1 unit guarding this area just in case. And 1 more. Tell you what, let's have you. Come this direction. All right. I'm really curious to see which direction they come from. Also,
Reinforcements approaching.
all right, so reinforcements are coming from the back. I don't necessarily know if that will be... I think the reinforcements are the main force. So we need to hope that these armies kind of attack separately to a certain extent.
Swords.
And that we can go ahead and whittle down on these forces before the other armies arrive. Because this main attacking force, or this first attacking force, is not their primary attacking force, unfortunately. I'm realizing now, by the way, since I've got a battle going, I will... Well, I could get the episode uploaded on time. I was about to say I'm going to have to keep it going. Start a new episode in a bit for the second part of this battle, or the primary part of this battle. And, because I was thinking because I would have to do that recording, I might get the episode out late today. But okay, so we are starting to see some... slingers firing. Oh, okay. So this isn't good. Alright, so one unintended side effect of this setup is that... Oh, that's really, really annoying. Alright, so we are getting pelted from the side by slingers. I should have seen that coming. Alright, well... Smartest thing to do then would be to go ahead and just have them take up the front, like that.
Brave Romans to a man. By your command, ready.
Let's make sure we can give them both the order here. Should have seen that coming. So a few of those guys got cut down, but now we are facing their firing direction. It looks like our horsemen are adequately hidden. And we are taking down some of their militia spearmen. But mainly it seems like they might hang back and just trade fire with us.
Missile infantry.
Those are mainly missile troops, though. We could charge our cavalry down and wreck them. Like, royally wreck them. So let's go ahead and do that. Since they're dumb enough to have just pure missile infantry here, and that will swing this battle considerably in our favor right away. Lots of enemy forces coming in from the back. Here come the first cavalry. Hang on, let's go ahead and have Camillus turn to face the incoming horses.
Swift melee cavalry.
Yeah, they're like, crap, 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 crap. Didn't see that coming. No, you didn't.
Orders.
Orders understood.
Orders.
Alright, so those guys are going to get torn up. Meanwhile, their attacking general, one of them is here. Okay, so here we go. Very heavy melee cavalry is attacking this side. Let's see, what do we have? Inspire group. Melee attack, melee defense, accuracy, and reload skill. Let's go ahead and use that. I'm not going to give the order to actually move these units. I want to keep them in position. Alright, it looks like the horses are doing a pretty good job of completely decimating this attacking force. So we're off to a good start here, and then I can charge in from the back. Yeah, these militia spearmen are losing. So we just have to get ready to fight from the opposite side. Good. Alright, so we have second wind group, rally. I mean, Marcus just has profound abilities. And we are going to use them to the best of ours. Now, these are spearmen here, but their backs are turned. So we're going to go say hello with that cavalry unit. And this one. Let's finish off these Greek slingers, and then I'm going to have to stop this recording, and we'll jump into another episode with the next one.
Engage!
I'll have the general join in fighting this very heavy melee cavalry just to get them finished off. Looks like the other general, Bullus, very heavy spear infantry, is arriving. Meanwhile, the original attacking force has been completely shut down. So let's go ahead and bring our cavalry back up to the hillside and hope that we can pull off that surprise attack again. But now, since we no longer have a threat to worry about from this side, I'm probably going to bring all of my troops around and reconfigure them in the beginning of the next one to defend from this direction. So we're going to have to keep a close eye on this approaching army and have, again, a truly Spartan defense. We just need to see where this main force is going to try and either, are they going to split up? Are they going to just funnel themselves into a particular area? If so, this could go badly for the Spartans. I'm just so amused that this is happening. But I'm going to stop this one here because I have to. I don't want to, but I have to. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.